The richest women in the world are not riding on the same fame as their counterparts. Rather, female celebrities keep stealing the show from them. At the mention of the richest women, names like Oprah Winfrey, Celine Dion, Rihanna, and Beyoncé, amongst others, pop up. But the real billionaires maintain a low profile. With a combined net worth of over $500 billion, the top richest women in the world deserve more hype than they're getting. Join us as we delve into the billionaire's world. Before we get into the full details, kindly give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more premium content. Number 5. Miriam Adelson. From being a physician to Forbes' top 50 richest person in the world, Miriam is an American-Israeli who once served a mandatory army service as a medical officer at Ness Ziona. After her studies at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, she forged ahead to earn a medical degree from Tel Aviv University's Sackler Medical School. After her studies, Miriam got married to another physician, Ariel Oxshorn, with whom she had 2 children. Her marriage with Ariel crashed in the 1980s, and she moved to work as an associate physician at Rockefeller University, where she met Sheldon Adelson, a well-established multi-billionaire. Miriam and Sheldon got married in 1991, and she was introduced to the business world. Unfortunately, Miriam lost her new husband in 2021, and as the legal wife, she inherited her husband's seat in the midst of his business partners. Prior to Adelson's death, he was known to be one of the big guns in the gambling industry, and he had several businesses around the world, including the Las Vegas Sands Corporation. Miriam's inheritance skyrocketed her net worth and was soon placed on the list of the richest women in the world. Taking over ownership of the Las Vegas Sands, running the renowned newspaper Israel Hayom, and controlling over half her husband's gambling empire means she is confidently the richest Israeli woman and currently ranks the 5th richest woman in the world with a staggering net worth of $35 billion. With a net worth as high as that, it's important to give back to society, right? Well, Miriam and her deceased husband are known to be cheerful givers, even though most of their donations are toward political endeavors. It was reported that Miriam and her husband played a vital role in the campaigns of the Republicans by donating over $180 million in 2020. Not just that, but she also helped influence Adelson's political views on Israel. Just so you know, the American-Israeli billionaire received honorary citizenship of Jerusalem and was later awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by the ex-president of the United States, Donald Trump, in 2018. Number 4. Jacqueline Mars. Any surprises that Jacqueline's on the list? I don't think so. Jacqueline is an American investor and daughter of Audrey Ruth Meyer and Forrest Mars Sr., and the granddaughter of Frank C. Mars, founders of the American candy company, Mars Incorporated. So, if you're an addict of the Mars candies, then you deserve applause as you've contributed massively to Jacqueline's enormous wealth. Jacqueline, a graduate of Bryn Mawr College with a degree in anthropology, owns 1/3 of Mars Incorporated, the world's largest candy maker. Prior to Jacqueline's billionaire status, she was very active in the company for nearly 40 years. Jacqueline joined the company as a food product group president and retained the seat till 2001, when she retired. Jacqueline's retirement means she joined the board of directors of Mars Incorporated and remained an essential member until 2016, when she finally decided to relax and enjoy her money. After she decided to leave the high table, she was listed on Forbes' Richest Virginia Residents list, a list she tops comfortably with an estimated net worth of $28.1 billion. Currently, Jacqueline is worth a whopping $38.3 billion, according to Forbes' latest ranking, with other income streams like her organic farm protected in perpetuity by the Land Trust of Virginia. Jacqueline's rise to the top was unique in her own way, as she didn't directly inherit wealth, but instead worked to make money. Just so you know, she was married twice and opted for divorce on both occasions, the latest being in 1984. The 4th richest woman in the world is a trustee of the U.S. Equestrian Team. She also heads the board of directors for both the Washington National Opera and the National Sporting Library and Fine Arts Museum, and sits on the National Advisory Council of the Journey Through Hallowed Ground. We're halfway through, guys, and there are more details to come, so stick around. If you're enjoying the video, kindly hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've yet to do so. Number 3. Alice Walton. The heiress of Walmart is a graduate of Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas, where she studied economics. She started her career as an equity analyst and money manager before heading investment activities at Arvest Bank Group. Her experience as an economist was put into play when she became a broker for E.F. Hutton before establishing Llama Investment Group. For a woman who inherited a huge stake from her father's multi-billion-dollar business, Alice didn't relent in her pursuit of greatness. She was the first person to chair the Northwest Arkansas Council and played a major role in the development of the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, which opened in 1998. Due to her contributions to creating the airport, she was inducted into the Arkansas Aviation Hall of Fame in 2001, and a terminal of the airport was also named after her. Although Alice has since retired to live a less stressful life, her wealth, on the other hand, didn't retire. She comfortably ranks 3rd on the list of richest women in the world and 19th richest person in the world, with a net worth of $56.7 billion. Presently, Alice is spending quality time with her family and her horses on her 3,200 acres of farmland in Texas. Alice stepping into her father's philanthropic shoes has to be the biggest highlight of her career. Since Walton's death, Alice has volunteered and actively supported many charitable causes that cut across all walks of life. The Walton Family Foundation supports education and economic development in the Northwest Arkansas region and environmental conservation. Number 2. Julia Koch. From a blind date to becoming the 2nd richest woman in the world, Julia, an American socialite, started off her career as an employee of Adolfo. During her time at Adolfo, she met David Koch on a blind date, but David left a not-too-good impression that made Julia vow to never meet him again. However, the duo met again at a party the same year, and the rest was history. Julia and Koch started dating immediately, and Julia had to leave her job when she got married to Koch in 1996. The lovebirds spent years living in an apartment at 1040 Fifth Avenue, and in 2004, they moved into an 18-room duplex at 740 Park Avenue, a property listed at $17 million. In 2018, the couple also bought an 8-bedroom townhouse in Manhattan from investor Joseph Chetrit for $40.25 million. Julia's husband died in 2019, leaving behind his 3 children and 42% share of Koch Industries. Julia inherited her husband's stake, and her financial status changed immediately. She was listed as the world's richest woman in 2020 by Bloomberg and the 2nd richest woman in the world in 2023 by Forbes, with an estimated net worth of $59 billion. Number 1. Francoise Bettencourt Myers. Coming in at the first position is the French heiress, businesswoman, and philanthropist who was crowned the world's richest woman in 2023 by Forbes. The L'Oreal beauty empire heiress acquired her fortune from her grandfather, Eugene Schuler, the company's founder. Myers wasn't actually the direct heiress. Her mother, Lillian Bettencourt, the former richest woman in the world, was. It was after she died that Myers inherited her mom's net worth of over $39.5 billion. Presently, Myers is worth $80.5 billion thanks to her business, which tripled the fortune she inherited. Myers, like other female billionaires, lives a very quiet life and enjoys spending her time in public places like parks and cafes. In fact, it was reported that she has no private jets or overprotective security detail and would instead invest her riches in artworks and philanthropic acts. Her most recent was a huge sum of $226 million for the renovation of the Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral. While many people mistake female celebrities as the richest women in the world, it's important to know there's a huge difference between being famous and being extravagantly rich. And Forbes has done justice to that. We have more luxury-themed content for you, so how about you check out the next video? Kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to help us grow.